Hello beautiful flowers and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Michaela. I am a cash stuffer and budgeter here on YouTube, and if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. So in today's video, we are actually going to be figuring out my weekly minimums. This is something that Lily Budgets does over on her channel. She's the first person I ever saw to do it, so I'm going to be trying it out now that I'm using her budget book. So let's go ahead, dive right in and get started. Alright, so as I said, I am using the budget book from Lily Budgets. And in her budget book and just in her videos, she does weekly minimums. So what she'll do is she has a category that has a certain amount that she needs to stuff. For instance, let's say just mortgage, right? A mortgage bill. So mine is $1,500 a month, and I know that I have 4 weeks to do it. I have 4 paycheck stuffings rather. So what you do is you figure out, what do I need to stuff each week at a minimum each week to make that goal of $1,500 by the end of the month, or when it's due on the 1st of the month or something like that. So it can be done with bills, it can be done with sinking funds if you have a goal for a sinking fund, etc. So we are going to be figuring out my weekly minimums for my bills this month. So let's see how this goes. I'm only going to do it for bills starting out. Eventually I would like to be at a place where I can do it for like certain sinking funds. You know, maybe sinking funds that I have longer term goals, but right now I think I'm just gonna stick with my bills. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm probably actually gonna be turning this on its side just to make it a little more zoomed in for me. I have a really old iPad. Oh, sorry about that glare. Let me shift over here. We probably don't even really need my budget binders on the screen. So yeah, I have a really old iPad Air 2. I think it's insanely old. It won't even update. It won't even like download the newest apps. So I desperately need an upgrade, but it gets the job done right now. So we're just gonna keep going with it. So I have my little bills sheet, my bills tracker here, and I update this every month with the new due dates. If it's, you know, a longer term bill, like every 6 months I pay my car insurance, that stays at the top, except I accidentally have one down here. My Ring subscription is down there for some reason, so I will move that, but I'll update the due dates and the amounts, especially for things like electricity and gas and stuff like that. So, and gas as in like my gas bill for my house, not gas for my car. So yeah, so let's just start off with my 6-month car insurance, because that is at the top. And this is my first time doing it, so it's gonna be a little rough, but we are certainly gonna try. And actually, just to make this a little easier on myself, let me go back to my bills, and I'm just gonna use this neat little tool in GoodNotes to lasso all of these categories, because we're probably gonna be budgeting all of them. Actually, let me do these top ones first. Oh my gosh, Michaela, get your act together. So then I'm just gonna copy all of those categories, and my iPad's old, so it takes a while to think. And I'm gonna go back to my weekly minimums, please. And I'm gonna paste those in, if I can remember how to do it. There we go. That way I don't have to type them out again. And it lines up fair enough. All right, so for my 6-month car insurance, let's see what my current balance is in that. And I wish, this is a moment when I wish I kind of like kept my trackers up to date, because that would mean that I wouldn't have to count this. I could just look at the tracker. So far for my 6-month car insurance premium, we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 280, 290, 305. So we have $305 currently. So 305, come on, Michaela, 305. I don't know why this is red. Oh, it's because my last video I used red. Let's change that back to black. So my balance is 305, and let's see what our goal is for this. Oopsies. Our goal is $764. That does not, why did I feel like it was more than that? Anyways, our goal is $764, and that is not going to be due till March 1st. I'm going to just go ahead and put March 1st of 23. So going back over to my weekly minimums, our goal is $764, and that's not due till March. So if we think about how many months we have till March, we have December, January, February, March, but actually March, that's counting the entire month of March. So we have 3 months, 4 weeks-ish a month. So that's 12 weeks. So I have 12 weeks to save $764, but I've already saved $305. So I have 12 weeks to save $459. So I need to save $459. And this is how I'm going to do it. I know Lily does it a little bit different, and everyone will do it differently. Just kind of whatever works for you. I'm going to do it for 12 weeks. So 459 divided by 12. So anything on this side of that little kind of like slash is how many weeks I have to save it. So that's 12 weeks. So I need to do $38.25 a week. So my minimum needs to be $38.25. I'm going to round that up to 40. And that's just because I like to have these. Why isn't this working? Come on, thing. Okay, technical difficulties. So I think my stylus might be dying. So I'm just going to write with my finger. Sorry, guys. So we need $40 a week minimum. So that means each week this month and throughout, until it's due, I'm going to stuff $40. Okay, moving on to my antivirus. So my antivirus software is a once a year bill, and we need $138 in that. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to write in $138. If this machine would like me, I really need a new iPad. $138. So for that is going to be due. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Hold on a second. Why did I grab my stylus like I could actually use it? All right, now we are ready to rock and roll. So I went ahead and put the goals. I just copy and pasted everything. So we are golden. We are good at this point. I won't have to skip back and forth between the pages anymore. All right, so our antivirus is due for $138 in February. So for that, it's kind of weird because I don't have a separate envelope for my long-term and my short-term. So what I will do is I'm going to, my long-term and short-term subscriptions, what I mean. So I would consider this what I have right here for my short-term. So like what I have due once every month. And then I'm going to get a separate envelope for my long-term here. So right now I'm just going to consider that I do not have any money in my long-term subscriptions envelope. It's not pretty, but it'll get the job done. So I'm going to be figuring out each one individually, and then I'll add up the minimums to see what I put into that particular envelope when I actually stuff for that week. So I promise it'll make sense here in a second. So my antivirus is for $138, is due in February. So we have February 13th rather. So let's think of how many paychecks we would have for that. So we have December, January, and then probably 2 in February. Sorry, December, January, and 2 in February. So that's 10 paychecks total where we need $138. So 138 divided by 10 is $13.80, obviously. So, oh, I forgot my stylus doesn't work. So 138 divided by 10. So I'm going to round that to, we need $14 every paycheck just to go towards that. And it wouldn't normally be that much, but I just have not been saving up for it. So it's due really soon and it's a lot. And I'm not considering me having saved anything towards it. I'm just trying to get back on track. All right, Costco is due at the end of February for $120. So that's December, January, February. That's 3 months. That is 12 paychecks. So we need $120 in 12 paychecks. So that is $12 a paycheck. And just like with the antivirus, it wouldn't be so much if I had just actually started saving for these year-long expenses a lot earlier. All right, Sam's Club is $50 and that is due in June. So it seems really silly to like think about all the way in June and it's only $50, but like if I have it ready to go, I will feel much better about it. So we have December, January, February, March, April, June. Let's just count 6 months times 4 paychecks a month is 24. So $50 is what we need, divided by 24 paychecks is $2.08. So we're just going to do $2. All right, Amazon Prime. I just switched to the yearly subscription. It was $139 for the entire year. So I need $139. Oh, I think my iPad's about to die, y'all. So let's see, 12 times 4 is 48. So I have 48 paychecks to get $139. That's $2.89. So we're just gonna round up to $3. Every paycheck will go towards Prime. All right, Verizon is not a yearly subscription. I have $197 due on 11/29. I think that's 12/29. I meant to write. It's 12/29. I think I would die if I had that because I have $0 built up into that. So we basically have 4 paychecks to get to $197. I know I have nothing in that right now. So 197 divided by 4 is $49.25. So I need to put $50 every paycheck towards bills. All right, so next we have my electricity bill. That is due on, let's see, the 22nd. And so that is 1, 2, probably 3 paychecks. So that's $20. Actually, see, this one's kind of weird because I already have money in my utilities envelope. So it's kind of like, do I just want to call off like, okay, so I have $30 saved already towards electricity. I only have 30 in my utilities. So really, I need $30. Why do I keep grabbing my darn stylus? So I need $30 in 3 weeks. Don't even need a calculator. That's $10. That's $10 a paycheck. All right, then we have my gas. That is due on 12/9. That's just 2 paychecks away. So that is, I'm gonna do $45 divided by 2 paychecks. I know this is so sloppy, you guys. That is $22.50, so I'm gonna do $23. Let's see. Disney Plus is due on 12/19. So I need $8. And that is how many paychecks here? 12/19. That's probably just 2 paychecks. So I'm going to do $4 for the next 2 paychecks. iCloud is it's due on 12/9. No, I have 11/9 still. So that's $1. So basically, I'm just going to put $1 in. I'm not even going to figure that one out. Just going to put $1 in for that. So then Twitch is $5.34, and that's due on the 13th. So that's basically $6, and that's 2 paychecks away. So I'm going to do $3. Wi-Fi is due on 12/8. It is $65.92, so that's $66, and I only have 2 paychecks to get it, I think. Yeah, 2 paychecks. So that's $33. Our mortgage is $1,500, and it's the start of a new month, so we have 4 paychecks to get that. So I should remember what this is, but I don't. So $375 a paycheck needs to go towards that. Our water bill is due on 12/20, and it's $150. So that is, I think, 3 paychecks in for us. So that's $50 a paycheck that we need. Our Spotify is due on 12/19, and that's $11. And we have 3 paychecks for that as well. So 11 divided by 3 is $3.60, so let's do $4. Okay, our ring is not due until September 3rd. So we have December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's 10 months away. So that is 40 paychecks. So it's about $86 divided by 40 paychecks is $2.15. Let's go ahead and make it just $2. I'm sure we'll be fine. And then our parking bill. So I do have money already saved towards our parking. And so we have $140 already. So $255 is what we owe. We already have $140 and we need $115 and I only have 4 more paychecks left to get that. So I need to put $28.75 each paycheck. Let's go ahead and make that $30 per paycheck. What did I decide this was? So I need 115. Stop grabbing the stylus, Michaela. 115 over 4 paychecks. We decided to round up to 30. Okay, now I know it seems kind of tedious to go through and do all of these little ones, all these like individual ones, and I don't think that's how I'm gonna do it every single month, but basically I'll just be doing these once a month here. Oops, I'm so sorry guys. I'll be filming them once a month, but I will be doing them, probably just checking in on them weekly, because as you can see, some of these bills are due mid-month. So when it comes to budgeting these each week, you know, if I have something that I have already paid, so for instance, the gas bill is due on 12/9, so I will erase that. I will put in the next bill that's due and reconfigure it each week. But just at the beginning of each month, we'll go through just together and do this, and just see where we're at on certain things, to make sure that we're putting in the minimums that we need for my bills. So I understand that was kind of rough for this very first month of me doing this. Thanks for sticking with me. Thank you to Lily Budgets for making this awesome budget book. It has been working awesome so far. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just really like Lily. So that is all I have for you today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.